What's up out there, YouTube land? It's me, your boy 87 Show Enough. Here to bring you guys one of the most anticipated deck profiles that everybody has been raving about. I've read all the comments, and I know you guys can't believe that this guy is back again, but he is back. Disclaimer, I called this shit 3 months ago. Best player in the world.
Bruh.
Demonte Cole. Honestly, I don't even do deck profiles with you anymore unless they're Infinity related. So
that's all I play.
I know. And I've been doing a bunch of sound bites. Best sound bite by far. My boy Brandon Randy topped with Quill. This guy is like, oh yeah, of course he was gonna top. He's a Quill top player, but he plays like an Infinity player. That's the best soundbite.
Dude, Brandon gave me Infinity cards. He gave me Archfiend. My first Archfiend came from Brandon. And then I got ignorant because I had dreads. So
yeah, we do that. It's a ghetto
Shout out to Desmond.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into this deck profile.
Alright, so the name of the deck is Villains.
Villains.
Because it's Hero Infinity. It was really hard to build this deck actually. It took about like a month's worth of testing because the Japanese build, they have real traps and they have 3 Archfiend and they have good cards. We don't have good cards. We have Infinity cards, we have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like that's really it. So I'm gonna get started with the monsters. There's 3 1-ups. There's of course Infinity Archfiend, the heart of the deck.
I'm gonna zoom in a bit for you guys.
This nigga's broke. You know what I'm saying? He just adds, wins the game. There's OTKs, like adds traps. I think that's the real reason why I like this deck because you can add traps.
Just the one. That's all you need. Well, that's all you can play.
I be searching 2, baby. All right. One Armageddon Knight. He's really good. He has a lot of synergy with the other cards, but I'll show you guys. I also play Dark Grepher, but he's just infinitely better than Armageddon Knight. So he's definitely a 1-up. You can search him with Rhoda.
I'm just gonna move him out of the way. No, you can go there. I'm just moving him out of the way every time.
1 Archfiend Heirs. She's a lot better than people think now. Now that Archfiend's at 1, you kind of have to play this card just to add the Archfiend to your hand so you can Dougie. Like this, she serves so much of a purpose. She's still the worst draw in the deck, but it's 1 out of 40 cards, so it can't be that bad. And there's actually combos with her in Match Chain second, so she's not unplayable anymore. All right, and then there's a bunch of 2-ups. We got 2 Necromancer. That's the homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just bring Archfiend back to life. You pour liquor on him, and just come back.
So why not 3?
There's 1 Archfiend.
Oh, okay.
So there's not a lot of targets. It's literally a 7-card Infinity engine. So we got those guys, and I think that's it for the Infinity monsters. I only play 3. Played 2 Grepher. Probably like the 3rd or probably 4th best monster in this deck, next to like Archfiend, Summoner Monk, and Shadow Mist. Like this nigga's amazing, bro. Like I'll show you some combos with him later. But you gotta play 2 at least. It's insane. And of course, double Summoner Monk. Best card in the deck. Like anything you don't have that you want, you just get it. Like this deck is extremely ignorant. It's really good going 2nd or 1st because of this card. And then you got 2 Stygian for the Infinity combo. So you have to play this to loop your Necromancers and Archfiends. And it's definitely not a bad draw. It has good synergy with Grepher as well. And then you got the heroes, the 2 Shadow Mists. This card is probably just insane.
Unfortunately, it's foreign and you don't speak that language.
Hey man,
so would you like to tell people what the card does for those poor people who don't know what it does?
I mean, I can't read either, but someone told me that this card, when it's special summon, it add Mass Change. And when he died, he add Bubble Man. And Bubble Man is Archfiend. Why would we not play this card? And he's burning Abyss guy. Like, he just don't care about nothing because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is broken now. So, this guy's insane. And then last but not least, I got to translate for all my cards. And then last but not least, Bubble Man. This card is the nut. Like, this is the nut right here. He's inherent. You just drop him, you win. Big ass dweller, whatever. Like, he's insane.
Have you actually ever, because it's feasible, have you actually ever used the effect, the proper effect with the draw card?
You mean the draw 2?
Yeah.
Round 4, I played against Telenite. He exited on my field, and I had a Shadow Mist under a Bubble Chain, added Bubble Man and drew a Geki for turn.
See? It's that bullshit. It's that bullshit.
That's where I go.
It's the dreads.
It's the dreads.
Dougie.
And then the spells, there are a lot of spells, 15 monsters, and I believe 19 spells. You got Launcher. This isn't an Inferno card, it's not even a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This card's sick. It's Monster Reborn, it's win.
Best card in the games.
Best card.
All you need, baby, just one.
Right next to that, I actually think Soul Charge is better than Launcher sometimes. The only thing I like about Launcher over Soul Charge, you can kill people. But this makes
Plus you get any monster, not just...
Yeah. So but this card is just ridiculous. I drew it, I ripped it a few times actually, it's pretty good. And then we play Foolish. There are a lot of really strong one-ups in this deck, and I'll explain why later. So we play Foolish, Regeki, Snatch Steal,
Mr. Take Your Bitch.
Book of Moon. So I was real indecisive on these right here. This is a really tough cut because this card's really good against Burning Abyss, this is good against Cold Thought, and this is good against Rogue. So I actually just wanted to make one of each because if I get it, I get it. You feel me? Like, it's game one.
If you can't read, why do you play Book of Moon?
It's in Italian.
I'm sorry, bad jokes are bad. Carry on.
Alright, so those are all the one-ups. Alright, now I got 2 Mash Chain second. This card is insane. Like, people chain vanities and you just make the guy, and then they're locked into their own vanities. It's so cool.
It's
like,
funny.
And it helps with your really bad hands where you draw a lot of monsters and you have to discard. And then I play 2 Instant Fusion. Hashtag Nodin when he come out, because then we get 2 card combos again.
Hashtag Nodin.
Hashtag Nodin. The god is coming. But for right now, this card is still the nut. If you have any combination of Shadow Mist, Greffer, with Instant Fusion, you can actually just OTK people. You'll do 88 damage, along with a Castel, so you can like bounce a Demonte. You can probably show you a combo a little later. And then there are a ton of 3-0s. This is the most consistent card in the deck. Reinforcement of the army, because it just add the hunt. We reinforce, you feel me? Like, bro, this card say move 1 level for a Lord Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Move him, bro. We not adding nothing. We just move that nigga. This shit type. And then we play 3 Upstart. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Super Games. We just don't care about life. We just kill them. If they got a little bit, it is what it is. We just make unplayable broken boards, and you want to draw your cards. And this and Monk is probably just the best combination of stuff ever. And then I got 3 MST for those cool thoughts and the vanities and the skill drains and the cards that don't let me play Yu-Gi-Oh. And then for my traps, I played 1 barrier, 2 breaks. I didn't play the 3rd one because like I don't want to draw it. Like a lot of these cards that are at 2 are really bad if you draw multiples. Like that's why I played 2 Greffer, 2 Stygian, 2 Shadow Mist, 2 Bubble Man. Like you don't want 2 Bubble Man, you don't want 2 Monks, you don't want any of that. 1 is fine because all of this is searchable.
Hey Demonte.
What's up?
Can you like let me do the interview and like you just answer my question?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
I mean you taking my questions from me. I'm gonna ask you that shit later.
Bro, it's a dress, bro.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Villains.
And then the last 2 traps are 2 vanities and a warning. Alright, and that concludes the main deck. Keith, do you have any questions?
No, you covered it all, man.
Alright, sick.
You run the show, you got it.
And we're moving on. What do you want to see? Because I'm poor? Alright.
Super upstars here.
Hey, 1 Spanish though. Alright, what do you want to see?
Extra deck.
Extra deck. Alright, so you know we gotta have 2 chains.
2 chains.
You know what I'm saying? Alright, hey, this man is like even more important because now we have Shadow Mist. We can stack Armageddon Knight to get a free rank 4 if we don't have any Inferno combos. You have Eris, you have Stygian, you have Archfiend. This card is a nut. Like, love this card. I just hate making 2. Let's put this over here. Alright, and I play Emerald. I think I built this deck faster than I anticipated, so sometimes I run out of resources, and Emerald just puts me back in the game, especially after I play my Inferno cards, because having cards in hand doesn't affect me at that, and then I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And at that point, they don't have any cards to interact with me. 1 Levier. This is Bay.
Didn't you play 2? You took it down to 1?
I played 1, yeah, because we only have the 2 Necromancers now.
Oh yeah, switch up a little bit.
So now she's Bay. Like this is the one and only. Before anyone else is this. And we play Castel because this card's pretty good, I guess. Like, I guess. Yeah. Book of Moon and Compulsion, the same card, right?
Yeah.
All right.
British would be proud of you.
All right. Then we play my favorite card ever, Key Beetle.
Key Beetle Vanity Lock.
Holding it down.
Hold it down.
You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. This card with Vanity is actually just like poops on 2/3 of the meta right now. Like, they actually can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. And then this was a last minute choice, Rhapsody. I wanted to play him because I was afraid of Tower. All right, and Key Beetle Rhapsody gets over Tower. We just beat his ass. Like,
okay.
Just beat his ass. And then this is not bad against Burning Abyss either. Just make big guys and banish their cards and beat that ass. And then I play Ragnar Zero for the cool thoughts. Yeah, and the Dweller because, I mean, graveyard effects are pretty good. That's how we plus in this game now.
I deal well with those things. I saw people hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Booty hurt?
Yeah, I had to do some good things with that.
One Diamond Dire Wolf. We can't make this card as truly as we used to because we don't have multiple archons, but he's still an out. He's still really good to use, and especially he baits a lot of back row. If you think they have like an MST or they have a real trap, you can force it with this.
I'll make a synchro version of this shit. I'll show you how to do it.
And the last Exceed is Exiton. This card actually won me a game, but I don't like it. I'm probably gonna cut it. This is not good this format at all. Like, why would I want to blow up all the board when I could just Dougie? You know what I'm saying?
You did win a game with him.
Yeah, cool thought.
Yeah.
In time.
Yeah.
You know, like that just sucks.
And he misplayed. He misplayed horribly.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd have fucked that little bitch up.
All right, so then I got like some fusion guys. Of course, MVP in the extra deck, Dark Law. This is multiple situations where I would have them with a Dante only, and I would chain match chain second, and then they literally sit on a Dante, and I have more outs than they do because they have so many deck cards to this card, and you just kill them. Yeah. And then you got the instant fusion target, which is the Commoner Wizard and Fusionist. So that's the extra deck. Ready for the side deck?
We ready.
Bro, this side deck gangster, bro. I went really hard.
YPFL, we lit.
Yeah. All right. So the first card is actually my favorite card ever. Cause why not? Anti-spell fragrance for the Quill Thoughts. I was really indecisive on main decking Vanities.
Okay.
Right? Because Vanity starts everything else but Quill Thought. But this card is pretty much a vanity for them. They can't set Pendulum, they can't scale it, and they play Upstart, Duality, they play Summoner's Dart, and they play all those monsters. The only real out to this, which I found out this weekend, was Chain Stormforth, and to sack the, they sack my Key Beetle, and then they can MST this time my turn, but you still slow them down. Or they have to have, Skill Drain with the Vanilla and just beat that ass. Like, that's like literally the only outs. And then I played 2 Imperial Iron Wall.
Why?
I mean, I was playtesting and I got drilled like 60 times by Infernoid because all their monsters are DD Crow, and I got one nigga, bro. I got one Archfiend. You banish him, I die. Like, there is no other Necromancer. We can't add him. Archfiend gone, bro.
Oh, man. I totally agree with that.
Yes, I have to, bro. I was too afraid. I was like, yo, if I play against this deck, I just lose? Like, no. Because Reasoning is nuts in that deck. And I got 2 Fairy Wind for Floodgates and Cool Thought. So this card's actually just pretty good. It's really good against Telenite today. 2 Trio for the BAs. I just like locking them down, stalling, and then killing them. It's really good. The 1 Vanity for when I go first. 2 Maxi. This card's tricky because a lot of people will not stop because they're like, okay, you're playing Infernity. We want you to have cards in hand. But if you side right, remember I was talking about the 2-of thing? You side out a lot of your 2-ofs with this and like outs or like reactive cards, and you actually just out their field and then you Dougie. Like, it's insane. This card's really good.
To be fair, like the only other reason why I think like this deck is super good, it's Infernities, but it's not Infernities.
It's villains.
I mean, it's like you using some Infernity combos, but you also do hero shit.
Yeah.
Which is pro.
Yeah. All right, and then we got...
we can beat your ass with a hand.
We got 2 enemy controller. This card, this is what I'm talking about with the reactive cards. I like this card going second when they have established boards so I can take their monsters and kill them. This card's really strong. And last but not least, Defissure.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was indecisive on playing third match chain second in the side deck, but this is a walking Dark Law. Like, why would I not just want to draw this card and keep my hand? And that concludes the whole deck profile, Keith. Do you have any questions?
Why you keep calling me Keith?
Show enough.
Who's Keith? What is this Keith person you
I'm
speak
sorry,
of?
bro. Show no.
Telling people my government name out here. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the video. The next video coming up, if you follow the description and the little sub-feedback little places on the end of the video, it'll take you to the very next video. It's gonna have my really good friend Demonte Cole giving you guys some really good villain plays. Hey, it's catchy. Teach you guys how to Dougie. That's it for us guys. Any shout outs?
Yes, bro. Shout outs to my homeboy Naeem Dennis in Boston who helped me play test his deck. He's a hero player. He's pretty good. Shout outs to Corey McDuffie for he's probably he's the one of two people I sent my deck list, and we literally had a 2-card difference after this event. So I was really confident in my build after I seen that. Shout outs to Sahabi. Shout outs to Patrick, Desmond, Super Games, Atlanta's Yu-Gi-Oh scene.
Hey, shout out to that Show Enough guy.
And shout out to that boy Show Enough, cause you know. Yes, bro. And shout out to Toon Link, bro.
Toon Link, bro. You got your DS on you?
Always.
Oh, we about to smash.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We gotta get to the next video so we can hurry up and get into our Smash Brothers. So RC and sub. Catch y'all on the next one. Next video. Peace.
Now.